welcome back to JustKass. Today I'm driving with Janie and Ken. We are gonna go take some really cute pictures. That's why we're all dolled up during this quarantine, because we normally don't look like this. Anyways, so we are going to be going and taking pictures, and I have really one of my most asked questions that I get is how I take my Instagram pictures, how I edit my Instagram pictures is a huge one. And so today I thought I would show you that, but adding a little spin on it with my sisters being in it as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. Oh, and quick disclaimer, because I know people might say something about this. We're not going anywhere public. Where we live, it's still not shut down. Like, we don't have to stay inside our houses, it's not required, but we're just going out to like an open field, so like nobody's there and it's just gonna be us. So don't come at me. Okay, so we just got to the location. Janie's finishing her sandwich. What are you doing with the windshield wipers? Janie's finishing her sandwich.
Cassidy, I don't want you to film that.
Why? So this is like a little vlog of how I take my Instagram pictures, how I edit them, and then just vlogging time with my sisters. So here we go. It's time to get out there and get picture taking. Okay, holy, it's bright. It's a beautiful day. Look at that sky. Step one, sorry, there's cars, so it's gonna be kind of loud. Hopefully you can hear me. Okay, I know behind me looks like I'm going in like a haunted mansion. I'm not. So step one of picture taking is finding somebody who will take your pictures for you. Usually it's Josh. Today it's my sisters. Not good shoes to wear. So apparently there's a fence we have to climb. Ken just informed me.
Yeah, I don't really know how we're
Like, what? We have to climb a fence? How am I gonna climb a fence in these boots? Three girls walking in the middle of nowhere. These boots are made for walking. No, they're not. Okay, so tip number two, the next thing you do is you need to find your location and kind of like your vibe, your aesthetic. And then for poses, I always look on Pinterest. It's like the easiest place to find poses. So we are here at the wheat field. Look how pretty. Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I usually find those inspiration pics on Pinterest, or I just have kind of poses in my head that I just sometimes do. Usually that's what I do, but like for things like this that I plan out, I more just find inspiration on Pinterest. So that's what I do this time. Another thing that I do is pick an outfit that kind of goes with what I want, the vibe I'm wanting. So this is what I picked out today. Here, I'll have Ken show you. So I picked this orange like shirt. It has puff sleeves, cinched. It's like a square neckline. It's really cute. And then I picked these really cute ripped jeans at the bottom, and then these boots because I was kind of going for a more southern look, I guess, with my vibe today. So this is my outfit. Looking good.
looking great.
Yeah. Then of course, lots and lots of gold jewelry. How cute is this butterfly necklace? I always just layer it on. And then, yeah. Okay, so Ken right now is taking some pics of Janie. Cute. Janie's doing her poses. Taking pictures, depending on the pose and like the location, it can take anywhere from like 5 minutes to honestly an hour to get like I feel really bad for that butterfly. It was hurt and it couldn't fly away. But we didn't want to kill it because maybe it will get healed.
Why would you want to kill
To
it?
put it out of his misery. I felt so bad for it.
Gosh, it wasn't.
It couldn't fly. It was hurt. Okay, we're getting back in the car. We took our photo shoot there, but we just saw too many dead butterflies. Like, I'm not even kidding.
There were like 5.
Someone is killing butterflies over there because there was literally like 5 butterflies on the way back to the car that we saw on the ground.
It was actually really sad.
So it was really sad. So we had to get out of there. So now we're going to another location just to see if it will be a little better. I don't know. And then we're probably gonna get something to eat because I'm starving. And luckily restaurants are still open where we live. Well, drive-thrus. So we're still being safe. We're supporting them. You're right. So yes.
I'm slowing down.
Okay guys, we're at our next destination. We're wearing different outfits. We're gonna do like more of a palm tree beachy look. Hey, look at all these beautiful palm trees. They're so pretty. Just about wrapped up with this palm tree look. The next location is literally so cool. Okay, we are at our last location. It's so cute. So let's go check it out. Literally so pretty. So there's cows and horses here, but they ran away from me. Literally. Okay, we found these beautiful flowers. So that's where I'm gonna be taking mine. There's the cows. Okay guys, sorry I haven't vlogged that much here, but we just got done with like taking pictures of everybody, Janie and Ken and me, and now we're just gonna be taking like a couple more, but they look so cute. So we'll probably just take a couple more and then we'll head home, and then I will answer your guys' question and show you guys how I edit my Instagram pictures. Okay guys, hi, I'm home. I changed into sweats as soon as possible, so welcome to my room. So now I'm going to be showing you how I edit my Instagram pictures. I get this question a lot. Just say editing is a process. I've really had to practice and play with editing, but I have some really great apps that are really easy to start when editing pictures, and so I'm just gonna flat out tell you guys all the apps you're gonna need to edit your pictures like me. So the first app is the Teza app. Second app is Lightroom. The third is Facetune. I use Facetune too, and then the fourth app is Mextures. I think you guys will really like this editing portion and benefit from it. So let's get started. Right here, I'm going to actually insert a couple of my before and after pictures just so you guys can see how I edit my pictures, what they were before and then after I went and edited them. Pretty crazy change. Now let's get editing and let me show you how I get the before pictures to look like the afters. Right here, you guys are gonna be able to see my phone and everything I'm doing. So the first thing I do is I open my phone. I just transferred the photos from the camera to my phone. I actually take pictures a lot with my phone though, but today was special and we took them with the camera. So what I do is I kind of go through all the pictures that I took and I will heart the ones that I like, but I already did that previously to this video, so all the pictures here are photos that stood out to me. I thought that had potential. Let me just say something. Editing is a game changer, guys. You can have an okay photo. If you have the right editing tools, oh my gosh, it can literally change a photo, and I'm not even kidding. I really hope in this video to help you learn how to do that to your photos and how to edit them the way that you want and the coloring that you want, and to make your feed, you know, more desirable to you and kind of your vision. Anyways, I will go through, heart all the photos I like, delete all the other ones so I kind of have a better order and everything's just more organized. And then the first thing I do, I just recently started doing this. I never fully used the Teza app just to edit my videos. I don't know, it just didn't do what I wanted, but this is a good app for like beginners, and I recently really started liking a preset on there that really helped with like the base coloring on my pictures. So this is the first step I do. So I go ahead and I import all the pictures that I previously liked. Okay, so now all of my photos are imported. You're just going to click on a photo and there's all these different presets. I think this app does cost money. So my favorite preset right now, and this is the one I've been using for all of my recent photos, so it's called Flowers. So that is the one I just really quickly put on all of my pictures. No matter how it looks, I just go ahead and I put it on each picture. You can see some of the pictures, it honestly does not look like good. Like the colors are like really orange, or it just doesn't look how I want it to. This is why it's just the first simple easy step. For now, that's what I do. I just literally select each photo and put the flower preset on every single photo, because we're gonna fix it in a minute. So so I went and selected all the pictures that I currently want to continue working on. So the next step I'm going to be using, you probably have heard of it before. It's called Lightroom. So what I do is I actually have presets that I recently made. So I just go to presets, and they're under my feed, and I have cast 1, cast 2, and cast 3. So cast 2 I never put on pictures of like my face. The preset cast 2 is more for like pictures of products. I never use that when I'm actually in the picture because it is like the edits on it are just way too harsh. So for this one I'm liking cast 3. The difference on it is like very little. So what I do now is I kind of go in and I play with all of the tools on this site. So what I usually do is I go into light and I kind of play with the lightness. I want them a little bit darker. Contrast, I really like a lot of contrast. Highlights depending on the picture, but this one I'm going to kind of drop them a little down. Shadows, I'm really into like darker shadows. You can play with the whites. I like it pretty light, and then I'm gonna play around with the darks as well, and that looks good to me. And then the next thing I go into is color. Now this is where your picture can change so much. So for the temp, I actually like it where it is, kind of looking around. I like it kind of a little more warmer because that's kind of my vibe on Insta right now. With the pinks and the greens, I kind of usually go more towards the green hues. I'm going to add a little vibrance in there. That looks really good. Okay, here is where it gets kind of tricky for a lot of people. So you can see the little color wheel in the top right corner. So it individually brings all the colors up, as you can see, and you can play with each color. You can play with the hue of each color, the saturation, the brightness, like it is amazing. So starting with the red, I'm kind of wanting my shirt a little darker. For saturation, I'm gonna kind of bring it a little down. I just honestly play around with it, but to see what I like. Now I'm gonna go in, and this is gonna kind of like play with my skin. I'm just gonna kind of play around with it. I always do this because I just kind of have like a certain look I'm going for. I'm kind of liking where it's at right now. That looks really good. You can also see the before and after of the photo. It looks crazy bright before, and now I'm kind of making it darker. So playing with color usually takes the longest. Now we're gonna go to effects, and this is what I love. I always turn the clarity up. I also add grain always, so my photos look a little more of that vintage sunny vibe. So I always add some grain in there. You can pick the size of grain. Usually I kind of size down on the grain. And then detail, you can make it, I always sharpen it a little bit. So you can see the kind of the before and after on there, and we're not even done, and that is such a drastic change from the first preset I put on and then now editing it in Lightroom. That's why I don't just use the Tezza app, because I don't feel like it gives me exactly the look I want, and it's a lot harder for me to edit with all these tools on that app. This one's just so much easier, and I think it does a better job. I like how that looks. Now here's the thing, so you can see that picture's done, but I have all these other pictures that I need to do the same thing to. So the easiest thing, I'm just going to click the 3 dots at the top and push copy settings, and then it's going to copy all of the things that I just put on that picture on the other pictures. So I'm going to go ahead and paste it, and you can see the change on those pictures. So I really just play around with this a lot, and sometimes it takes me a really long time. So I'm going to play around with this a little more with everything that I just showed you, and then I will show you the next step to the editing process. Okay, so I'm just going to be showing you guys how I edited the orange shirt pictures today. The other pictures that we took today, I will be posting on my Instagram. So make sure that you're following me on there to see the final results of all the other pictures. And now I'm going to show you what I do next. So now you're going to open your Facetune app, and then you're going to select the picture that you're wanting to continue to edit. There's a ton of tools on here that are like really good for the iPhone. So I usually retouch, and I kind of, you can zoom in close to your face, and I usually use the smoother and just kind of touch here and there, kind of like I'm doing right now. I don't do a whole lot of like smoothing because you don't want it to look too edited. I remember those days when I used to do that. Now I'm gonna go to the details. I love to just kind of put this over anything that I want to stand out a little more, which is usually my jewelry, my nose, my eyes, anything that looks a little dull. I also like to do like my jeans, so it kind of shows the texture of my jeans more. And then now I'm going to be putting it in the last app that I use to kind of just give it the finishing touch. So that is the app XTRS. I don't know if a lot of people know about this app. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to select that photo I just edited. I've created my own formulas on XTRS. Basically, it's like when you see those little white speckles everywhere. So one I use a lot is the street style preset that I made for myself. Sometimes I don't like a lot of like white dots, so I don't do a whole bunch. That one looks really good to me, so usually I just do that and then I save it to my camera roll again. So I took you through the process of all the apps I use. Alright, so here is the before picture. So are we ready to see the after, the final reveal of the Wheatfield picture? So here's the before, so pretty. Let's kind of zoom in. Oh, nice. And here is the after. I love the colors in this photo. Instead of the orange being like a neon orange, it's kind of more of a dark like rustic orange, which I really love. Loving all of the grain on this photo. Hopefully all these tips and tricks helped you. If you liked it, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up. And to see the other pictures that we took and edited today, make sure that you're following me again on my Instagram page. And if you're new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe down below. Alright guys, thank you so much again for watching. Hope you guys are okay and you're staying safe. Love you all, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys!